What's up, people? It's your man, Urban Lover, coming from your mama's basement. I'm gonna say this, man, and like I told you, everybody come on my board. People have good comments. Then there's some people who just don't get it, and I'm not trying to knock people because, like I say, every opinion matters on this comment board, and we all Lakers fans. I know some of y'all came in with LeBron James, and some of y'all are going to defend LeBron James. I understand. I'm not mad at you guys. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, a lot of you going to have your red tinted glasses on. You're going to be delusional. You're going to be biased. Trust me, I know. I'm 43 years old. I was there once upon a time. Magic Johnson was my main freaking idol. Yes, I used to idol worship back in the days. I don't idol worship no more. I just look at them as players now. I might like players, but I'm not going to be up here jerking them off or holding onto their toenails or scratching their hair or hiding in the locker room waiting for them to come out for an autograph. Not me. Not going to do it. At the end of the day, they put their shoes on just like we do. And at the end of the day, they have a job to do just like we do. And if you're still looking at these guys as your superhero, hang it up. Okay? They're not your superheroes. Alright? Now, like I said, I used to idolize Magic Johnson. You couldn't tell me nothing. There was no flaw in Magic Johnson's game to me. I will argue all day and, fight for Magic Johnson. It didn't matter. When Magic Johnson, broke down with this certain situation, HIV, I bust out crying. When Magic Johnson lost to Jordan and them, I really was crying. And I followed Jordan for the whole time he was in the league till he got semi-banned, what they call, he retired, but semi-banned from the league for 1 year. Not, suspended if you want to call it that, but for 1 year. I followed him even then, and I was happy that he was losing in the baseball field. He wasn't doing good at all. And when he came back and Orlando beat him, I was even more happier. That's how I was, because why? He beat my man, and I just couldn't give up. Somebody had to get at him. I just wanted some revenge. But anyway, the Lakers played Denver. Freaking Denver smacked them. Smacked the hell out of them. That's all I gotta say. They smacked them. They didn't even come with the bread or the butter. Denver just put it to them. And I told you guys over and over again, consistency is my problem with this team. Yes, I know Luke Walton is a problem. Yes, I know Luke Walton rotation freaking sucks. And Luke Walton is not, but you gotta understand, Luke Walton is only given so much space. He don't have that much leeway. What LeBron James says, LeBron James goes in that direction. Simply put, the same thing when IT came to LA last year when we made the trade. When they made IT the point and let Lonzo be the off guard. Just basically took the position away from Lonzo and gave it to IT. When IT should have been the off guard and Lonzo should have been the point. So I already knew that when we got LeBron that these things was going to take place. That's why I made a video that if LeBron James submit to Luke Walton's system, we could flourish. Meaning that LeBron James don't have to do so much. He could average 18 points and still be good. He don't have to drop 30 points. And that's what fans are failing to realize. You think that LeBron got to score 40 points? No, you do not have to score 40 points. It's a team game. There's no I in team. You do not win games by yourself. I don't care if he had that sorry Cleveland team last year. There were still guys making shots. LeBron did not score 100 points by himself. There were other players on the team that helped LeBron get to the finals. And at that time, and I still say it to this day, the East was kind of weak. And they only got 3 strong teams in the East. The West is thick. Every game freaking counts. And for those that keep saying, oh, well, LeBron going to pick it up towards the end of the season. This ain't the East, young man and young lady. This is the West. There's no such thing as you got to pick it up whenever you choose to. The only good thing I will say is that because Golden State Warriors are having their problems and Houston Rockets are having their problems, yeah, we can get away with it right now. But just imagine if Golden State and Houston were actually dominating right now and the Lakers were struggling. The Lakers would be in the middle of the pack. Right now, like I said, the West from here on down to the last 82 game is that they're going to be fighting for that 8th spot. That's how it's going to be. It's always going to be like that. The 8th spot teams are going to be fighting for that 8th spot. Now, with the Lakers being 8th spot, I don't know. I don't project the future. I'm not a genie. I don't believe in that bull crap. What I'm saying is the Lakers came out freaking flat. They didn't have no energy at all. And see, this is my problem. When you don't have no energy, and you see that, play this. The first half, we played pretty good. All right, we was hanging around. Lonzo Ball got hurt. I know some people say, well, if Lonzo Ball never got hurt, we could have did this, we could have did that. It doesn't even matter because when Lonzo Ball came back in the second half, we were getting blown out. Denver just came straight out, all cylinders firing. Let's be real. Stop being biased. Denver came out on all cylinders firing. They had no freaking defense at all. Lack of communication. Out rebounding. I said this about JaVale McGee a couple of videos before. I said, yeah, we all caught with JaVale McGee blocks. He's moving around. He's doing a lot of things because we were hyped up about it. But he's still averaging Brook Lopez type of rebounds. That can't be happening, man. You can't be letting no foreign guy come in here and just dominate on you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be letting it happen. Nothing against my foreign brothers and sisters, but you can't be letting him come in and dominate on you. You just can't let it happen. You know, you got to come in and do your freaking thing. Instead, you all letting this guy out rebound. This guy, every freaking team we play is always an unknown player. And I'm not saying that some of these players are unknown, but what I'm saying is we giving them all-star status when they play us. Like they're getting freaking all-star type numbers, man. You know, setting records. You know, and I'm sitting there like, damn, yo, LeBron scored 14 points. Listen, the last 3 games, what was it, 22, 24, 14, if I'm not mistaken, in that order, something like that. In that order. Getting tired, man. You know what I'm saying? He getting tired. Y'all keep forgetting this guy's 34 years old. How much more he have left in the tank? And this is what I'm trying to tell them. I told y'all as fans, where we can talk about this, is that Lew Walton need to go to Magic. Him, LeBron, need to sit down and have a discussion. Because at the end of the day, I know people say, well, Lew Walton might get fired. The only way Lew Walton get fired if we lose many more games. And then Magic say, you know what, enough is enough. Go to Genie. Genie like, okay, I know. You know, just like my man Napevsky said, you know, he should be start crying and all that. But at the end of the day, right now, Lew Walton is a yes man. And the reason why I say this is because LeBron is running LeBron's system. And I'm not going to sit in the comment section and argue with the LeBron Knights because y'all already in denial, you're biased. You're not going to listen to what I say anyway. But I am a non-biased person. I don't give a hell who you are. At the end of the day, it's about the Lakers winning. I don't care if you freaking Kobe Bryant. When I was talking about Kobe Bryant before y'all even came here, I was getting ridiculed. I don't give a hell. When I said that Kobe Bryant should have took a step back and let them young guys play or mentor them young guys into becoming better players, he chose to be bitter. And yet, y'all would say it because I don't really care what people say. But he chose to be bitter and not take a back seat. And this is the reason why our development process became even slower. That's why I told people when Julius Randle, when he came back, when it was his 3rd year? Yeah, his 3rd year, I said, this is Julius Randle really his rookie year. Because the 1st year he got injured. The 2nd year, Kobe Bryant tore, which they didn't really get to play because everything went to Kobe Bryant. He basically had his own ball percentage was like, I think 80-something. And then the 3rd year is when the year he actually started playing his rookie year. Because he really got the chance to play once Kobe retired. And that's why I try to tell fans, but you know, fans get caught up in the hype. They don't want to hear all the bull crap. Listen, you cannot go into each game getting smacked like that. I don't care. Like I said before, I don't care if you lose, but lose with some authority. Lose like, you know, like you meant, like you at least fought. You fought the good fight. Y'all, I mean, it's like soon you walk in there, man, it's like you see you can see, like, put it like this. If you're an observer, you can basically see, by looking at these players, you can basically see that these players don't have it in them every freaking night. That's my problem. Last year, we played pretty good. We lost a lot of close games. We weren't really getting blown out last year. And we had Brook Lopez at center. And Brook Lopez was not good, but he could score. You know, Julius Randle, you know, playing power forward. But remember, Julius Randle ain't started until, like, I think, after All-Star break. But the point is, he was coming in. He was real physical and aggressive down low. And like I said, that's why I know I don't want to keep talking about Julius because I love Julius. I love Jordan. I love Larry Nance and all them guys. That's why I was hoping that we kept some of them players, man, especially Julius Randle. I know some people say, well, he wouldn't fit in the system. No, let me tell you something. Julius Randle can fit in Lew Walton's system. He can't fit in LeBron James' system, but he can fit in Lew Walton's system. But at the same time, he still can fit in LeBron James' system because he plays the center. LeBron James don't play the center. At the end of the day, and I've said it over and over again, that's why I'll be talking about Lonzo Ball because I feel bad for the brother. Looking at his stats compared to last year to this year right now, he's digressing. And I know y'all don't want to hear that, but I'm just telling you the truth. He's digressing. All right, last year he averaged 10 points. This year only averaged 8. All right. His turnovers last year was 2.6. This year's only 1.8. His blocks are down. Steals are down. Assists is way down. Rebounding down. You know, defensive rebound down. Everything is down. His stats are down. Only thing good about him is that his 3-point percentage is up by 5%. His field goal, you know, because, you know, he's being more aggressive attacking the basket. Free throws are up a little bit, 57 compared to 45%. But the point of the matter is this. He's not a freaking shooter. His minutes are even down. He's only playing 26 minutes. 26 minutes. And this guy can play. Think about it. This guy is 6'7". That means he can play point guard, small forward, and shooting guard. And he's probably one of our best perimeter defender players. Because he don't really do nothing else. But, you know, fans, they still come up in NBA 2K hype. Oh, he got to average 15 points. Listen, there's not enough balls to go around. Y'all said balls, because there's only 2 balls that you have. Ding-a-ling, ling-a-ling. Listen, there's only 2 balls. There's only enough balls to go around, okay? Everybody can't score. Now, if he's open, yeah, take the shot. But everybody can't score. That's the reason why you need somebody to get other players in position to score. That's why Boston Celtics with Rondo was so freaking good, because Rondo sacrificed his game. You know, he really didn't have a jump shot, but he made sure Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, and freaking Paul Pierce all were averaging, what, 18 and up. The ball was being spread among those 3. And other people fail to realize you don't need somebody to score 15 points. You got LeBron James averaging 20, almost 30 points. Kuzma averaging 16. Brandon averaging 16. You know what I mean? JaVale McGee averaging like 12 or 13, something like that. You got KCP, last couple games, besides a couple games he's been off. But the games before these 5 games he was averaging like 13. Hart, before he got hurt, he was averaging like, what, 12 or something like that. So you got enough players to score. Rondo averaging like 8, 9 points off the bench. You don't need a whole bunch of scoring. You need defensive players. Some people got to sacrifice their game in order to help out on other areas that we're struggling at. That's where Lonzo Ball coming at. And I'm really hurt because he is not being utilized at all. Lonzo Ball is not being utilized. Kyle Kuzma, I like Kyle Kuzma, but if people say he's stat pad, listen, at the end of the day, if you think he's stat pad, then what about LeBron James when he played Portland? When they were beating him by 18 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He was still in the game. He was still getting his stats up. So what do you call LeBron James? I don't deal with the hypocritical type of comments. You know what I'm saying? I just leave that where it is. But I think at the end of the day, Kuzma played pretty good yesterday defensive-wise. Probably the only one that really cared, that really tried to score. Just like the game before that, Kuzma scored what? What he had, like 15 points in the first quarter? Then freaking Luke Walton sit him down. Then when he come back, they barely only had 3 touches, 3 to 5 touches the rest of the game. You know, like what, 20? I forgot, like 27 points, something like that. The guy was on par to score 30 points, but they just basically isolate him out. Same thing with last night. And I know how people say, well, he getting garbage plays. Listen, at the end of the day, you know, if you're still in the game, at the end of the day, the game is not over until the buzzer go off. I don't give a hell you lose by 20. You're gonna keep fighting and scratching until you can at least dig into that lead and hope we make a tremendous comeback. So when people say you stat pat, no, I know you trying to win. And the thing I like about Kuzma is that Kuzma, like, you know what? I'm not gonna be giving the ball to LeBron James. I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do. I'm gonna try to score. And then people fail to realize, yeah, he might be a little strategic, a little bit like that, you know. But the thing is, he's trying. Then my thing is that Brandon Ingram has the ball more than Lonzo Ball. You see Brandon Ingram constantly bringing the ball down, setting up plays. Him and LeBron right now have the highest turnover ratios. LeBron turnover ratio is just as high as it's almost on par or almost equal with his assists. These guys are not high IQ passers. I know a lot of people say that, oh, LeBron James is a good passer. He's the best passer on the team. Get the hell out of here, man. Lonzo is the best passer. See, lie you LeBronites didn't follow Lonzo last year. Last year, Lonzo had this thing where when he grabbed a rebound off the rim, he's throwing an outlet pass, a 90-yard pass all the way down the court to Kuzma, or Brandon Ingram went in for an easy layup. When was the last time you see him do that? Listen, I'm telling y'all, Lonzo checked out the game. Y'all might not see it, but he'll play here and there, but he checked out. I'm not going to be playing defense and not bringing the ball up, not being utilized at all. And Luke Walton making me a shell of myself, making me an off guard, but I'm not an off guard. I don't feel comfortable with that. You draft me to be a point guard. Now I said LeBron here, now I got to be a shooting guard. Y'all didn't sit down and discuss that with me. Why? Because LeBron is a star. We must cater to a star. Listen, LeBron James is supposed to be a mentor to these young guys. At the end of the day, in order for this team to be successful this year, yes, LeBron James have to sacrifice his game. That means that he doesn't have to bring the ball down every single possession. And that's why I'm trying to tell y'all the reason why I say I'd rather have Rondo over Lonzo starting. Because there's times where LeBron would tell Rondo, hey, wave his hand like, yo, give me the ball. Rondo would ignore him and bring the ball across the court. Rondo is that leader. LeBron James is not that type of leader. I'm talking about like inspiring leader. Listen, freaking Rondo is more engaged than LeBron. I'm just telling you what it is. He's more engaged than LeBron. LeBron got all the accolades, the championships, the awards and all that. And I respect LeBron. I don't knock LeBron, but as a leader, as a mentor to these young players, the team is only as good as their leader. Point blank period. There's no such thing as, you know, kill the body and the head will fall off. No. You kill the head and the body falls apart. That's how it works. You always take out the leader. When you take out the leader, everybody else fall off. That's like when the captain's on the ship, he tell everybody to get off and he stays on the ship. Because that's showing you that listen, I am a leader and I'm going down with the ship. LeBron James have to step up. Luke Walton is not a good coach. We already know this. A lot of fans, we already know this. We understand this. And the only reason why Luke Walton not a good coach because his rotation and he doesn't know how to look at matchups. And he doesn't call timeout when it's needed. And he does know how to bring players in when other players are lacking in certain areas when it comes to defense. You rotate other guys out, but instead you're stubborn. You want to hold on to that hockey lineup, so you don't want to alter your lineup, but you're ready to take a blowout. When you've seen a blowout coming, you see them go up by 9 points. Instead you call a timeout and make some adjustments. Get some guys in there, some fresh bodies in there. Yes, if LeBron James is not doing nothing, you got to sit him down too. I know, listen, at the end of the day, your job is on the line. You can't worry about if LeBron get upset. Listen, your job is to win games. Forget about LeBron James, you know, crying and all that. He want to go back in the game. You got to tell LeBron, like, right now, buddy, you don't have it. Let me go bring somebody else in that probably can give us more. You can't just have somebody on the floor scoring 14 points, not playing defense at all. Just standing there. But yet you're going to criticize everybody else. That's not fair. And that's also the fan base as well. If y'all going to criticize Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, and all them for their lack of efficiency and all that, you got to criticize the leader as well. Because at the end of the day, you only as good as your leader. And if your leader is struggling, so shall the players struggle. Mentally and physically. That's how it goes. At the end of the day, because why? They all rely on LeBron James to carry him. And I told you guys over and over again, they put LeBron James in 8 positions to win games out of 8. I think he lost, what, 4 or 5 of them? So you can't blame the players because they put them in position to win them games. And LeBron has only came up on 3 of them out of the 8, if I'm not mistaken. But yet, fan bases sit there and say, "Oh no, it's Brandon Ingram or it's Kuzma. We need to trade them. We need to do this and that." But they never see nothing about LeBron James. And y'all keep forgetting LeBron James is 34 years old. He's not 26, 27, 28. The guy's on the not saying he's on the downcline, but he's up on that hill coming down. You know what I mean? Where these young guys are going up the hill, he's coming down that hill. And that's why I'm saying today that Lonzo Ball needs the ball. They need to push. They need the ball. They need to be more engaged. When LeBron James had that ball, all he does is run a half-court set. He'll probably run once in a while. But majority of the time when he runs, he's not looking to pass. He's looking to go coast to coast for a layup. And he can't hit his free throws. Now, one day you see him hit all the free throws at one game against Portland. This game right here, you know, well, not this game, but all other games, he's missing free throws. That's my biggest problem, is that you got to be consistent. Because your young players are watching you. And if you're not consistent, they're going to be like, well, why should we be consistent? Why should we bust our butt if you're not playing defense? You know what I'm saying? It's just not fair. You know what I mean? Like, why would I go up and down the court playing D and I don't get the rock? You know what I mean? It don't make sense. But yet, we as fans, we sit there and just turn another butt cheek into everybody else, but just skip over LeBron. Like LeBron James is this god or something. Screw that bull crap. LeBron James get as much criticism as does the young players, as the whole team as a whole. Starting with Luke Walton, stubborn rotation and all that. His time management. But at the end of the day, he is given a hand that he's dealt. Because why? Magic Johnson, Pelinka, and LeBron James sit down and they decided on who's going to be on his team. Not Luke Walton. And I told y'all guys, it's not Luke Walton's system. That's why I don't beat up on Luke Walton so bad, because I feel bad for him. He's going to be the scapegoat, regardless how you look at it. One thing going to happen is that if the guys keep playing bad, believe it or not, they might trade him. Don't quote me on it, but I'm just saying something's going to happen. Something's going to transpire by the All-Star break. That's what I'm looking at. Something's going to happen. I'm hoping and praying nothing don't happen, to be honest with you, because I like these young players and I want to see them grow. But at the end of the day, if something don't transpire and they just say they're struggling, whatever, it can happen. But the only good thing I say is this, because all the teams are like, you know, neck to neck, and Golden State and Houston, the 2 top elite teams, that are also struggling. Then we're still in the woods. So as long as we're in the woods, we're okay. With that being said, it's your man, Ever Lover. Like, share, subscribe, get in the comments and tell me what you think. I love you guys. Be blessed, stay safe, and most of all, take care out there and watch out, because the devil's always lurking.